Welcome back to Irish Strength Training. Thanks very much for joining me. So a lot of you will know that a couple of weeks back I had that Strongman Competition up in Derry at MK Fitness. Now I've been meaning to do a personal review, so to put up all of my own event clips and go through them with you. It's taken me a little bit of time. I have been down with COVID pretty much since the competition, so all my training's gone out the window. YouTube took a back seat for that time, so I'm very, very sorry I have been away for a little while. So getting to the competition was a lot of fun. There was a really good rivalry with myself and a couple of the other lads that were up near the top of the results. So it created a really good atmosphere and there was a lot of banter going on, so I really enjoyed this one. So starting off, we had the axle deadlift for reps. Now keep in mind, axle deadlift, the grip is a 2-inch grip. So it's not like your normal barbell where you can get the hands completely around. You can't get a full grip on this. You are allowed to use straps, and you will see I was using figure of 8 straps. Started very, very well. Speed was quite good. Through it, I needed to take a little bit of a rest there, as you'll see. However, I did get, in the end, 12 reps, which looked like it was going to be good enough to win the event. However, my competitor that I was talking about, the rival, he did come in with 13 reps at the end, so it meant that I was into second place for this event. But to be fair, deadlift isn't particularly my strongest event, so I was very, very happy with second place. Brilliant result for me, and it set me up well for the competition. Next up, we had the overhead press medley. So it had a barbell into a log and then a barbell at the end, going as fast as you can. I think I remember it being 45 seconds that you had to complete the whole lot. Now again, there was some strong competition here. My overhead pressing has come along. It has progressed a lot. Was pretty happy with this event as well. I was looking like I was going to win the event again. And the same rival nipped in right at the end and beat my time. But we were very close. It was neck and neck the whole way through this. So it was really, really exciting. But I did come in second place again. Fantastic result and really, really happy with that. Now on to event number 3, which was the weight carrying medley. This involved the farmer's walk, which you go down 15 meters and then back up the 15. Then on to sandbag carry, again 15 meters and 15 meters back. We had 60 seconds for this to complete the whole event. Now a lot of you that will watch my videos will know that I was carrying a calf injury into this. Back in competition in March, I tore my calf muscle, which has meant that I can't really do moving events at the speed that I would like. And this particular moving event was all about speed. However, saying that, it's not an excuse. I put my all in and did pretty well with this. 4th, 5th position, I'm not too sure on this one. And it did allow me to stay up near the top of the leaderboard, so I was still in with a chance to win. So on to event number 4, which was the yoke walk for max distance. So this involved a 200 kg yoke, and you were going for max distance over 60 seconds. So like the previous event, we had a 15-meter run, you would bring the yoke down, you could drop it to turn around, so on, keep going until you run out of time or you run out of steam. Now again, the calf was a little bit of an issue here. Wasn't as bad because I wasn't particularly sprinting with yoke. You can check back to the how-to on how to do a yoke walk. You're doing smaller steps. So the calf wasn't as big of an issue here. It was more about endurance. It's just keeping going and not dropping the weight. Again, I was pretty excited by this. A lot of you will know that I have been pushing my yoke a little bit harder. I got up to 305 for 12 meters, I think, not too long ago. So I have been working on this, so it was a good event for me. And after all that, second again. So that's the 3rd second in this competition so far. Now, second's a great place to be. If you consistently get 2nd and 3rd throughout a competition, you don't particularly have to win an event. 2nd or 3rd is really, really good. It's a really, really positive place to be. However, if the person that's winning every event is the same person, it does cause you a little bit of a problem. Now, again, with this one, came in second, was pipped right at the end. Again, fantastic competitor, and you have to give all the credit to him. He did really, really well. And again, there was a great camaraderie between us. So I really enjoyed the challenge. So on to the last event, which was the Sandbag Over Bar. So this was a bar that was set at 52 inches. Originally for my training, I'd been working off 48 inches because that's what was originally announced. So this was nearly 4.5 foot rather than 4 foot. A bit tougher. And the idea is to lift the bag up, get it over the bar, and do that as many times as possible within 60 seconds. Now, as you'll start watching this, I was exhausted. You'll see this straight away. When you are setting up for a sandbag over bar, the correct form is to be face on with the bar, drive the hips, both of them, and that way you can arch it over the bar. What I was doing was some weird variation where I was trying to sling the sandbag over, and it wasn't pretty. It was terrible form, so please, that's not how I would tell you how to do it, and it's not how I would teach people how to do it. So it was a real slog right at the end. I ended up doing 9 reps on this, which I think was good for 5th or 6th. I don't particularly know where I came in this event, but it was enough that I kept that 2nd place. The first guy who won first in the overall competition, he actually did quite bad on this event too. We were both pretty much neck and neck on this, and it just showed how much everyone had put into the competition. We were absolutely exhausted by this stage. There wasn't much energy left. It was just try and do one more rep, whatever way possible. But it was a great, great event. I really enjoyed it. So I came 2nd in the overall competition. Brilliant result for me. It's the highest I've come in a strongman competition. And yeah, I'm really, really happy with that. The next competition I have coming up is back to the Strongman League, which was the competition that I did back in March. That was the event, or competition 1. Competition 2 is in May, 29th of May, and that's down in Cork. So I will have that one coming up as well. Keep in mind, all of the competitions that I'm going to and a few other ones I will be doing live streams of. So the last live stream of that competition up in Derry went really well. Everyone was extremely positive. Had some camera issues. It wasn't the greatest quality, so huge apology for that. But the ones coming up, we've a lot better of a setup now, so we will be doing a lot better quality live streams coming up. The next one that I will be live streaming is coming up at the end of April, and I will put up details on where you can watch that and what that's going to involve, and I'll do that closer to the time. So please guys, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of that. It's very rare that you find strongman competitions where you can watch the whole thing free of charge. I don't charge at all, so please hit the subscribe, hit the notification, and you'll be able to keep up to date with all of the competitions going on throughout Ireland. Again, thanks very much for joining me. 2nd place, I'm really, really happy about that. So thank you for all the support so far. It's been amazing, and I'll see you in the next one.